Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Newbie, and I'm back for another video. It's right here, starting off this wonderful episode with trying to trade our backup quarterback. We're looking to trade him for maybe a few, I don't know, I'll take him for a 7th round pick, honestly, but I don't really want him for a defensive tackle, as our defensive tackles are actually doing pretty well this season. But anyways, I had to say that off the bat because it happened pretty quick, and I messed up with the editing with it, so you know. But this week we are playing Miami, and next week we're playing the Ravens in the Ravens home field. So we got no home advantage next week, but we do this week as Henry breaks off a big run, juking a man out of his shoes and taking it all the way to the end zone. I mean, what else can you expect from Terrence Henry, one of the best backs in the league? And he's been pushing the pile for us in Buffalo all year now. And it's just not going to stop. Hopefully he does not get injured, because I don't know what we would do without him. And it would be tough. But Travis Henry he's got to be a Pro Bowl player this year if he continues the way he's going down right now. It's right here. Another Pro Bowl player will be Lawyer Malloy. If he keeps playing like this, I mean, he just gets a pick right there, waiting for AJ Feely to drop that ball right in there. And I don't know what AJ was thinking, but he's clearly not happy about it, slamming his helmet on the bench and giving it to Henry again, trying to get some more yardage here. I mean, he's been a beast for us all year. Is right here, Lee Evans into the end zone, wide open. The corner didn't even have a prayer at that ball, and Evans is quieting his own crowd for some reason. And we're killing it right now. It's 14-0 as their offense is connecting on this next drive here. As right here, AJ is looking, throws it, almost. I thought I was going to get picked with Lawyer Malloy there, but unfortunately he does pick it up. Right here again, he throws it, and no one's even there. We full out blitz, expecting a rush, but Lawyer Malloy does come in with a big tackle right there to help us out. Fletcher with another big tackle on Ricky Williams, another premier running back in the league. We got a sack, 3rd and 14, last shot to the end zone, and he's overthrown it. Vincent trying to get there, but the ball was so poorly thrown he couldn't do it. So it's going to be 14-3, and if we continue dominating on offense and defense as we are right now, this is going to get ugly pretty quickly. Is right here, Terrence Henry breaking out another run, stiff arms a man, and he's just too fast for the linebacker, going all the way in for the touchdown again. That's 2 touchdowns in the first quarter for Terrence Henry alone. And he's already killing it this game. The Bills fans are loving it. And, it just feels good for him. I mean, I love Travis Henry. I want him to make the Pro Bowl. And if we don't make the Super Bowl, that's probably where he's going. As Lawyer Malloy gets another pick right here as he's trying to get to that edge. Can he get to the end zone? And he can. That's a touchdown for the Bills. And we're already up 28-3 in the first quarter. So clearly it's getting ugly here, as Miami is struggling on all faces of the football game. Right here, 4th and 15, another sack, and giving it back to Henry on the opposing drive, juking a man out and getting some more yards. And he's got way over 100 yards right now. Pretty sure I show it later on, but right here we're going to give it to Evans. You know, Tyrod Taylor does need a few stats in his column, as right here, Henry again. Stiff arms, or actually he trucked that guy. The linebacker had no chance there. And right here, Tyrod Taylor looking, throwing across the middle of the field. Eric Moulds breaks off the tackle for the touchdown and hits 34-3. We're running away with this one already, and you already know this game is going to be a complete victory for us, unless they come back an insane amount of points. It'd be 32 point comeback. I think that's the highest one in NFL history. So right here, they're kind of connecting, but Troy Vincent robs him, and AJ Feely has 3 interceptions on the day and make 2 of those pick sixes. 41-3. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. And I actually thought that this was so ridiculous, the way we ended this game with how many points we scored, that I actually boosted up the difficulty to, I think it was Legend. So I was on All Pro, that's what I'm playing this on, and I boosted up to Legend because we got another pick with spikes here. Could not take this one to the house, but that's 4 interceptions for our swarming defense. And our defense has been pretty crazy all year. Tyrod Taylor needs some rushing yards himself. Going to get 8 on that one. Taking a timeout, giving it to Henry. Up the gut. and trying to get some points before halftime, but we get sacked. So we do have to settle for the field goal. So it is 45-3, and I don't even know what you'd say to your team in the locker room if you're getting beat that bad at half. I don't even know. That's just awful. And yeah, I try to bounce back from it. But right now, Henry, they're actually bottling him up for once in this game. And right here, wide open over the middle. Campbell, you know, Campbell, I'm not sure what's up with his hands, but he just doesn't catch a lot of footballs for me when I'm throwing them to him. I cut him out, but he usually does not catch any balls I throw to him. As right here, again, as you can see right there, that's a little preview of what I'm talking about. He just doesn't catch the ball very well, man. And I need a good receiving tight end. That's what my offense is basically based off of. That's what I like to do. And right here, throwing it over the middle. Nate Clements saves the touchdown, but there's a pretty good pass by A.J. Feely. He's getting his confidence back, throwing it again to the same receiver, getting up the field. But London Fletcher, our premier linebacker, my favorite linebacker on the team, besides Takeo Spikes, goes down. And that's just upsetting as Reese, for the first time probably in his NFL freaking career, gets an interception. He drops every single interception thrown his way. But he finally gets one here, and I'm surprised. It's probably his highlight career play, as he's known for just tipping the ball. But look at Terrence Henry, man. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous that they're letting him run all over him like this. You'd think they'd blitz, but they're just not doing it. He has 255 yards on 14 attempts. That's insane. I think it might be an NFL record. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. But it's pretty ridiculous. Right here, their tight end also dropping passes. Terrence Henry up the middle again. It's like 10 more yards for him. And he's just been killing it today. I mean, look at this. Get off of me. He just throws him to the ground. Terrence Henry is having a phenomenal day on the ground. Breaks off another tackle. Falls to the ground. And he's gained like 40 yards on these 3 plays. Kind of ridiculous. Tyrod's not having a great game. But we don't really need him to have a great game. As look at the scoreboard right now, 52-3. We're going to give it to the fullback, trying to get the first, and he does do it for us. And I was tempted to trade him earlier in the year because I thought we didn't need him, but I decided that we should keep him. And Henry blasts the defender to the ground. That's a beautiful looking touchdown as we go for 2 points and get intercepted. I don't know why. I was just messing around. I mean, we're up by so much as Reese can't catch the ball. Oh my god, dude. He never catches it. Right here, Troy Vincent does, though. And, I mean, how do you throw this many interceptions and stay in the game? And, of course, it's a pick 6, celebrating. Little glitch thing there. But 5 picks in a game? Are you kidding me? A.J. Feely needs to get benched, coach. What are you doing? Throwing it in the bucket for the touchdown. As the Bills are just having times of their lives right now. Go for it. Giving it to Reed. And trying to give it to Henry. Just trying to wind down the clock. I mean, we're up 66 to, what, 3? That's pretty ridiculous. If you get beat that bad, it's time for you to retire. But giving it to Henry. Right here is his yards. I mean, he's got 4 touchdowns. I mean, look at all those yards. As he's not as great as running up between the hashes here, but on the outside, he is a complete threat to the other team. They need to get good enough corners to be able to stop him. But that's going to be the end of this one. 3-66, completely blew him away. And in the next game, I already recorded it for you guys. It's the Ravens versus the Bills. And we advanced, I think, 4-1 or 3-1. And right here, you can see the stats. I actually brought up the stats for once. I figured you guys might want to see them. As Tyrod only threw the ball 8 times all game for 86 yards. And 2 touchdowns, surprisingly. So, I mean, he did his job. As right here, Ricky Williams and Terrence Henry. Ricky Williams had 23 yards. Terrence Henry had 348 and 4 touchdowns. That is absolutely ridiculous. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Record breaking. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.